So we are joined here in the very salubrious iRadio reception by none other than singer Aimée. Aimée, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thanks so much for joining us
Thanks
under
for
the
having
red
me.
light.
Yeah, it's very ambient in here. I'm loving it.
Yeah, that was Aidan's
we'd
idea.
We'd set the mood. Yeah, thanks. Yeah,
From Christian
like
Grey
from-
inspired.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
steady on. We're here to talk about music. Congratulations,
Thank you.
the debut single, Don't Bother.
Yeah,
That's the title of it.
yeah.
Tell us about it.
Don't Bother is a track that I wrote about 2 years ago now with a good friend of mine, Richey. Basically, we got into the studio one day and I knew I wanted to write a breakup song, but I didn't want to be a victim in the breakup song because never in my life have I ever felt like a victim in situations like that.
Like, woe was me kind of.
Yeah, like, oh poor me. Like, yeah.
Why did? Okay, so you weren't the victim in this
No.
particular breakup.
You were the
I'm
breaker
never
upper.
the I'm never the
You
victim.
binned him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And then you
it's-
wanted to write a song about it.
Yeah.
Oh, the poor
fella.
lad.
It's more of a case of like, instead of, oh no, like poor me, like come back to me, it was how I actually feel, and it's like, don't bother trying to come back to me because I'm already gone.
He peed you off, you mean?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
read between the lines here.
Yeah.
He deserved to be dumped.
He deserved it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was asking for it.
All right. Well, I hope he hears the song on every radio station for the
Yeah.
next 10 years permanently.
Yeah. Hi.
Well, you've got to give him, we won't name him obviously, but some credit for the inspiration
Yeah.
because it's obviously that good that you chose this
Yeah.
and your music people chose this as the debut
Yeah.
single.
No, it's more like people should break up with me more often because they'll get better songs. I think songwriters are better when they're unhappy.
Well, isn't that
They're
where a lot of them
moody,
come
yeah.
from?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
real life experience and usually pain.
Yeah, definitely. Pain definitely writes
Or
the
anger.
best songs.
Yeah, well, I love the song. It's absolutely
Thank you.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
It has a real kind of 90s vibe to it. I kind of heard like notes of Brandy, That
Yeah.
Boy's Mine, and Lauren
You
Hill.
sound like you're doing a
Yes.
drink tasting thing. No, it's
Yeah.
a Brandy.
It's
Sorry, Brandy the singer.
That's what I heard listening to it. Would I be right?
Yeah, well, it's definitely 90s inspired. 90s noughties is my favorite time of music ever. Christina, Britney, that's like
That's
me
your
all over.
jam.
Still to this day, I like, if I'm putting Spotify on, that's what I'm listening to. Do you know what I mean?
Somebody you worked with a few years ago that everyone will know here on iRadio, and if they've ever been to any Irish event, including a wedding or maybe even a funeral, is Mark McCabe.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
well,
maniac
I'll
himself.
clarify that. He DJs here in iRadio. He presents a show, but he also is
Attends lots of funerals.
No, he's responsible for the Maniac, which is played at every event
Yeah,
of its
yeah.
kind in
I know,
Ireland.
I know.
So tell us about your relationship with Mark McCabe.
So I've known Mark years now, about 6 or 7 years from, he mentored me in the Eurovision a couple of years ago. Well, the Euro song. And he basically came across my YouTube videos and he sent me a message and he was like, let's meet up, love your voice. And then that's when he was like, I have a track for your song, I'd love you to sing it. And we've been buddies since then.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
that
you'll
was
work with
cool.
Mark again, I'm sure, at some point.
Maybe.
He'll be begging you to work with him.
Maybe. I don't know. Am I above that now? I'm joking.
Burn, Mark, burn.
I'm only saying that because I know he's going to listen to this and he's going to be like, what? Yeah.
We wish you all success with it.
Thanks so
I've no doubt
much.
we'll see you hopefully back down here
Thank you.
sometime soon. Mark McCabe, I'm sure will want to have words with
Yeah.
you. Good luck with the new single.
Thank you.
It is called Don't Bother. It is out now. Amy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Amy.
Thanks for having me.